are thawed and about to be drained chicken drumsticks. So let's get that going, y'all. I'm gonna get some tongs. We have quite a bit of ingredients for this, but most of it is seasonings. Look at that. All right, I just want to be able to get to my crock pot without getting chicken juice all over the free world. Okay, so my crock pot is plugged up and it's on low. And now I'm going to get my bag open and get these Drummies out. Okay. Okay, so the recipe, we're gonna put the thawed drumsticks in the crock pot. Number 1. I've always had issues about remembering to set meat out to thaw, but I was very proud that I remembered to do this yesterday. So it would be ready today. Something that I have done in the past is, you know, I already have my menu, so I know what meats I'm going to be using. So I go ahead and just set out our frozen meat in a pan or several pans for the week and have it thawing in the refrigerator. Now I know I do have an extra refrigerator, so I have room for that, but it is a thought. You could just do the day of or the day before, depending on what your meat and your refrigerator space allows. Okay, next thing that I'm going to do is just kind of scooch this over, and then we're going to use the blender to get the broth and juice and seasonings done. All right, so we've got half a cup of broth here. The juice of 2 or 3 lemons, and y'all know I'm gonna use the lemon juice every time. I'm gonna give it a good shake. It looks like there was some stuff settled at the bottom, so just get that mixed up. The juice of 2 or 3 lemons. All right, let me check this out. 2 tablespoons is the juice of 1. So we're just gonna need a 1/4 cup. 2 lemons would be double that. This is gonna be so yummy. I do love this recipe so much. And I've used my crock pot. This will be the second time we've used our crock pot this week. Okay, coconut oil, a 1/4 cup. Might wanna wipe that, huh? Let's see. That's a good bit of coconut oil, y'all. And it says melted, which I don't have that done. So let me get that melted. I typically would not just melt this in the microwave just because I guess you'd call it purist intentions, but this is what we're gonna do today for our video. It's gonna be A-OK. All right, I'm gonna go pop this in the microwave. I'll be right back. Did 15 seconds. So while we're doing that, get this out of the way. Okay, we're also going to do some seasoning blend, so 2 cups of that. And I have my handy dandy Pioneer Woman measuring cups. This is 2 cups. Ooh, there was a big old chunk. I think it's actually going to be what I have left in this bag, friends. Yep. Hey, that's darn near perfect. Okay. I'm questioning what I'm doing. I'm fixing to refer back to this recipe real quick. Blend the broth with the lemon juice and add to the chicken. Yeah, I didn't do that right. That's okay. I was sitting there questioning. I'm just gonna blend this up and it'll be fine. I really should have just mixed the broth and the juice. I wasn't thinking straight. That's what happens when Coach Amy is distracted. I'm just gonna do a little buzz on this. It's not gonna hurt anything. I really don't know why you would even blend it. I would just pour it over it next time. If I would have read it earlier, I would have known that. Sorry. All right. So you really didn't have to dirty this up. me get all these onions out of here. Grab my coconut oil. Oh yes. 15 seconds was perfect. Oh, y'all are so fresh. All right, I'm just gonna kind of distribute these onions around this, because you know, once this thing gets going, these onions aren't gonna go anywhere. And I want them kind of down in the bottom of my crock pot. I don't want them to just cook on the very top. Y'all know what I mean? Okay, coconut oil. Just gonna kind of drizzle it over the chicken. Awesome, fabulous. Now we are going to add the seasonings, okay? We have first up, where's it at? Salt. Okay. See if I can find the right measuring apparatus. Just gonna sprinkle this across the chicken. Black pepper. Okay. Onion powder. What's y'all's favorite THM crock pot recipe? Do y'all have a favorite?
Hello.
There's Camp. He wanted to say hello, I guess. I'm not going to answer that right now because I told you that I'm busy.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll just wait until you're done.
Thank you. Okay, garlic powder. I don't know if I said that or not. Let me sprinkle that. Yes, I did, and I would like for you to go back to the other side of the house like I asked you to until I'm done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, some rosemary, which I have here. I could not really find the powdered kind. It may not be a thing. Y'all can let me know. I use rosemary like this, and I use it fresh when I make my Thanksgiving turkey and my dressing. So this is just what I had on hand, and it will be a-okay. It says 1 teaspoon of crumpled dried rosemary. So powdered may not even be a thing. So, oh, that's probably too much. Rosemary is very strong. So I'm gonna put this in my hand and kind of do like that. I don't know why that made sense for me to do that. We're gonna try it. It's like a new cool trick. Most of it did crumple up. That was cool. That was fun. Okay, now we're gonna do some paprika. Did y'all's kids watch Blue's Clues? They had Mr. whatever it was, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, whichever way it went. And they had a baby, and the baby's name was Paprika. I think about that every time I use paprika. Okay. This definitely gives good flavor and a pretty, pretty color. I love it. And also some dried parsley. This is two tablespoon little thing. Okay. And it says if you're using the Not Naughty rice, you can put it in at the top. They are not making Not Naughty rice right now. I don't think they've had that in a while. I do have Not Naughty noodles. And something that you could do is put cauli rice. Let me see. Individual pack of Not Naughty rice, or quickly whip up some cauli rice. I don't know that I would put cauli rice on top, like replacing it in the recipe. I think that it would get lost in the broth and the chicken, so you wouldn't get that good serving of veg. So I would do that on the side. What did I write for that thing? Yeah, I did. Green beans and cauli rice. And I am gonna do some brown rice for my family. Okay, so we've got that ready to go. Please note that I did some of those things wrong. So in the future, I really think it would be just fine if you just poured the broth on the top, poured the lemon juice over the top, and then did the seasoning blend and the seasonings. And that's really all you have to do to get that going. Very, very easy recipe.